Good morning, everyone. Welcome to the MS7 Morning Show. Good morning, everyone. Welcome to the MS7 Morning Show. Good morning, Marcos.
What's up?
Good morning, Penn.
Hey, good morning, everybody.
Good morning, Paper.
Good morning, Sharon, and everybody in the chat and on the panel.
Good morning, Dottam. Good morning, Stuart. Hopefully, everybody's had a great weekend. Hopefully, everyone's having a good morning so far. On this April the 20th, um, um, last week of the month.
Yep.
Yep.
It is a rather famous day for some.
Yeah, it is famous. I know. That's why, you know what? I think that's why Blambo's not here because he's celebrating a holiday, right?
It could be.
He's too busy celebrating. He probably celebrates time the clock hit 12, right? Ooh, it's my holiday. Oh, but it's a beautiful day here where I'm at today.
That's good.
Looks like it's beautiful and stuff, so it's gonna be a perfect day for my lawn man to come.
Yeah, it's going to turn out to be a nice day here too. I think pretty overcast, but I think it's starting to clear up already. So
It's gonna be a cold day here, so
Oh,
beautiful
wow.
sunshine.
Oh, good morning, Brooklyn. How are you this morning?
What's up, Brooklyn and Dowdle?
good morning, Brooklyn.
Yes.
What's up,
Also,
Brooklyn?
yes. It doesn't seem like it's already. Good morning, Carl. It doesn't seem like it's already about to be May. Mother's Day is about to be around the corner that quick.
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Morning, Carl.
What's
Yeah,
up,
I
Carlito?
know. Mother's Day is what is it the first week of May?
Yes, it's the first
Yeah,
Sunday in May, I believe.
yeah.
Yeah,
Hmm.
it's the ninth because uh I think my aunt we're talking about who gets to take care of my grandma that day, and I was looking it up, and it's the ninth.
Okay.
So
Yeah, so
it
so you better start now. Get ready to get your stuff for your mothers or your aunts or your sisters or those who are mothers.
Yeah.
It's the time to start getting stuff for them, and then Father's Day will be here in another couple of months. Or in another month, the following month, rather.
Good morning, Dalton.
Right.
Yes.
And Stuart. Good morning. I missed you, brother.
Yes. Um,
Hey, what's up, Stuart?
okay. Um, Here it says Sony reverses a course on PlayStation 3 Vita Online store. So they Vita Online store closures. So they're going to be closing some stores, I guess. Some of their online stores are going to be closing. Sony. It says they've been busy adjusting its online market ecosystem as of late. They're doing this decision to wind down their video purchases and rentals. I didn't know that you still can rent PlayStations through their PlayStation store. A recent announcement, however, have apparently led to enough customers backlash and warranted changes in this plan. In a case point, after announcing the closures of the PlayStation Store on PlayStation 3 and Vita consoles, Sony has officially reversed this decision. So They're not going to be closing because a lot of people have been upset about them closing, saying that they were going to close. They got a backlash about it.
Oh, yeah. I didn't know that there was even they even had physical stores and stuff open anymore. Sony.
Hmm.
Huh.
Hmm. So yeah. So what do you think about that? Do any of you guys? I don't even know about anybody who rents games anymore, right? I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, most of the people that I know that game anymore, it's all cloud based or or a download.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm. Right.
To go get a physical disc is that's almost barbaric.
But
Yeah, but aren't they? When you get a physical disc, won't they be worth a lot of money one day?
They might be.
Right, right.
I,
Aren't they? But aren't the physical discs worth a lot of money now, especially those that you got way back, or they're not really worth any money anymore like they used to be?
I don't. I'm not real sure. I mean, yeah.
Unless you have like a special collector's edition, I mean, or a classic game.
Yeah, didn't they make
Maybe.
like I'm trying to think. I remember seeing I remember some discs being like a gold disc. Um, for like they would make a gold version of a disc for a game or something instead of the regular silver or rainbow colored discs or whatever. I remember them doing that for certain games. Maybe those I would think possibly.
Hmm. Good
Do
morning,
you
Shelly Shell.
morning, Shelley? Do you remember those, Pen? When they
Mm,
would do like the gold versions of a disc? Did you ever see
yeah,
any of those? Yeah.
not in person, but I've heard of
I was gonna say it might be before your time.
them.
Well, here's some things that are coming to Hulu, Prime Video this week, and Netflix. Some of the things are as follow: Zero season one, and these some of these have their trailer with it, so you can watch the trailer. Sasquatch, a documentary. Is there such thing as a Sasquatch? I guess so. Documentary series premiering on Hulu on April 21st, which is tomorrow. Cruel Summer series on Freeform, the 22nd. Greta Thunberg, A Year of a Challenge, a World Documentary on PBS, April 24th. Place of No Words, April the 25th. Wild Mountains Thrive. Here's everything coming to Prime Video. Um, Metaranto, 2010. Mare, Thai Giant, 2011. The Hero of Color, 2014. And then Venus versus Serena, 2013. So if you want to go back on some history of tennis playing, and those are some of the things that's coming this week on Prime.
Hmm. I can't wait for that. Is it? I think it's Prime. That Wrath of Man.
mm,
Is that Prime or
Craftsman.
is that Netflix that's coming out on?
No clue.
it might
I've
be
never
prime.
heard of it.
It might be prime paper because
I'm
I
thinking
haven't
it's
seen.
Prime. It looks like a
Cause
really good movie.
we like I said, we have Netflix, and every time I get on it, I don't see no that show that you just said.
Yeah, Wrath of. It looks really good.
Yeah.
So let me go. I think the people are here, so I'll be right back.
Okay, okay.
Hmm.
Good morning, Elias. How are you this morning?
Hey, Elias. Good morning.
Yeah, Amazon's prepared to kick off satellite internet projects with Atlas V launch. You see, Amazon is another step closer to launching its satellite internet service, Project Kepier, Amazon announces Monday that it has reached an agreement with United Launch Alliance (UCLA) to its 9 Atlas vehicles for satellite development. So it has a nice little article about it if you'd like to know about more about their internet satellite project.
Hey, good morning, Shelly Show.
Netflix is going. Hold on a second. Netflix renews Gimme and Georgia season 2. The young adult drama Gimme, or is it Jimmy? I don't know if it's pronounced J, but I'm gonna say Gimme. Guinea, I'm sorry, Guinea and Georgia getting ready to green light for a second season. So I've never heard of this show before, but anyway, Netflix is getting ready to gear it for a second season for those who may be interested in this show.
I've seen the trailer, maybe what like an episode or two, Sharon.
Hmm.
It's it's good, but uh I don't think it's that good.
I guess it wasn't then.
Okay.
Cause from the episode that I've seen, it's pretty much about uh black girl in high school be, becoming friends with the white girl. I don't know.
Okay. Yeah, I've never heard of it till just now.
It it just got released what couple months ago, I think.
Hmm.
Yeah,
What move? What do you? What is it?
the
Show called
Guinea or Guinea and Georgia on
There's
Netflix.
Guinea in
TV.
Georgia or Jenny in Georgia.
Oh yeah, yeah,
Gienny.
yeah, yeah.
It
It's been renewed for season 2.
it came out.
Hmm.
It came out around the same time as that Firefly Lane, I think.
Okay.
Netflix is coming out with so many shows, and I mean, like I said, back in December, they said they were going to be coming out with a new show every week. Good morning, Next Level. How are you this morning?
Morning, next level.
Hey, what's up, next level?
Um,
Well, Sharon, they did just release the season 2 of Luis Miguel, but
okay.
it's not the full season 2. It so how how I seen they're releasing it like actual soap opera or regular TV show, which is an episode every week. So the first 2 episodes were on Sunday, this past Sunday. Then episode 3 is gonna be this Sunday, and then the rest of the new season is gonna be in May.
Hmm.
But Dottom says it's good. It has good reviews. That show did. Tell Netflix to calm down. All Netflix business models before going hard. Shows LOL. Yeah. I mean, Netflix has been going at it on all the shows. They've been steady putting out shows. I mean, I barely
It,
watch the shows that we're watching. I barely can keep up with them shows.
no, when it comes to Netflix, here, I'll, I mainly watch all the Spanish ones, and then some of the American ones.
Mhm. Yes.
Hmm.
Well, yeah. Well, now that this is what I wanted to ask. I just thought about it. Now that the theaters are opening back up and it's getting warmer, how many are you planning to go to see at least one movie at theaters?
Nope.
Oh, no, no.
I
Uh-uh.
have my own.
The
Those
only
of you in the chat, how many of you are planning on trying to go see at least one movie with your family at the theaters? Not a thing, whether it's on the cheap day where you only have to pay $5, or whether it's on a date night or whatever. Good morning, Red Lantern.
What's up,
Are you
Red
planning
Lemon?
on going to the movies
Morning, Red
so
Lantern.
to support your local AMC or Regal Theater or whatever because they've been struggling this pandemic? I mean, after all, I seen on the news this morning the CDC has relaxed a lot of things. They got where now, where before, when you used to, you go to the grocery store and you come back and they tell you to wipe all your groceries down and everything. They said you don't have to do that anymore. They announced that this morning. Some more
hmm,
things you don't, but you still need to wear your mask, but you don't have to wipe all your stuff down like you used to. In the beginning of the pandemic, you wiped everything down, you changed your clothes time you got to the house, and you didn't keep the same clothes on and everything. Where they're relaxing all that. That was announced this morning. I know here in the States.
mm,
Oh wow, they're not allowed to leave the house. They get $70 fine. Wow. So I guess you guys will not. Wow. So you guys on lockdown again? Wow. Next level.
Huh.
No movies to the wife. Yep, exactly. 75, 70, $750 fine. Wow. Yes, the CBC has been wrong before. Yeah. Well, I still do what I feel like is safe for my family. You know. So
TDC has been wrong.
Yeah. Hmm.
Yeah,
yeah, I mean,
I'm not buying none of that. I mean,
do you still take all that? I know there's a lot of you guys that use DoorDash or use what's the grocery one we were talking about the other day? Ian?
Instacart.
Instacart. Yep.
Instacart. Do you
Use
still
that.
okay when they deliver your groceries? Do
Hmm.
you wipe them down before you still wipe them down before you bring them in your house and put them away?
Absolutely. You have to because I noticed a lot of the people that are doing Instacart, they're not wearing any gloves. They're just carrying. I mean, it's
Nobody wears
important.
gloves anymore.
It's important to wipe down the food. Just never take things for granted. Just do the right thing.
Mm,
Mhm.
That's all. I mean, just wipe it down. I mean, if you know somebody else is carrying it, look, that's probably being touched by quite a few people before it gets to the store. Then the person that's delivering it to you is touching it, and then it's bringing it to your home. Just wipe it down. It may take an extra 10 to 15 minutes, but I think for your safety, I don't think that's too big of a deal.
Correct.
Carlito.
I noticed somebody was saying that they had this motto, which is a great motto: never eat in the streets. And they were saying basically, for example, a lot of times we may go grocery shopping and then we may stop at a restaurant on the way, grab something to eat and stuff. Especially like if you go to the grocery store, even though you wipe that cart, so many people have touched that cart, touched the food, the stuff that's on the shelf that you put in your cart. Even if you did wipe your cart down, everything that's on that shelf, you don't know who touched that item on the shelf and put it back because they decided they didn't want it. Or
Hmm.
I've seen myself at Paper's favorite store where
Hmm.
Wally World, where at the return part, I don't see no people wiping that stuff off when they take it out back out to return. They just put it right back on the shelf. They don't wipe none of that stuff down. It just goes right back on the shelf to be resold. They don't wipe that stuff down, and that's even when the pandemic was more than it was now. Brooklyn says he has Plex in his family. You don't need a theater. Exactly. You can have a theater at home. Get your popcorn.
Yep.
Um,
Yeah, and Brooklyn probably got a surround sound set up too. That's going to make it much better.
mhm. Mhm.
I say get your own home theater. I mean, it's about that time if you haven't already.
Yeah, invest. And Berkeley, if you're, are you going to be having a show today? And let us know. Post your YouTube in the chat if you're going to be having one today. Let us know. Also, yeah. Um, just because they decided to release to relax everything, don't do say for your family because you may be the one end up getting sick. You know. Today is Dodge Day. It's another day too. You notice Blamo's not here, so it's another holiday as well. Blamo man started the paper. Do you know Blamo started at midnight celebrating today?
Oh, you know it.
Okay.
Him and many others, I'm sure.
Exactly. 420 day. Exactly. And everybody who knows what 420 is. And Brooklyn will be having a show today at 7:15. So make sure if you're subscribed, go over there and check it out and stuff. I'm pretty sure he'll be teaching some great tech today. Okay. Um.
Um, I was real quick. The Poco phones or Poco phones, however you pronounce them.
What's a Poco
Um,
phone?
it's the unlocked phones are uh, a fairly cheap version as far as cost wise, and they're an unlocked phone. Um, but they have a gaming the X3 Pro. I'm gonna post it in the Telegram groups. They come out with a Xiaomi is who made it. But yeah, they just come out with an X3 Pro, and there's a review on it. It looks like a really good review on the phone. It's a gaming device, pretty much a gaming phone, but it's a budget gaming phone. So um, I don't know if anyone had seen or heard anything about it yet or not.
Yeah, we talked about it last. We talked about it last show, last Friday,
Okay.
Mhm.
and stuff. Yes.
Oh, yeah,
There's
I
an
saw
Apple
that.
event later as well. Next level, I'm gonna send you the link if you like to come on. You're welcome to come on if you like to come on. Let me see.
Oh, that's right. That is today.
Wait a minute. Wrong thing.
I forgot about Apple doing that today. Yeah.
Red
What
says
did he
also Eva Man
do?
birthday today.
Did he do an Apple event to show what new devices are coming out?
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Maybe they're trying to get ahead of It's also Eva Man's birthday today. Who is Eva Man? So make sure you check out your times for that. Hey Blamo, welcome. I thought you were out celebrating a holiday today.
No,
Oh,
I was
no.
just messing around with some stuff.
Okay.
Yeah,
Um.
getting sleep, so wide awake.
Okay. Well, welcome to the show.
What's going
Um.
on, Rebellion? How you doing, brother?
Doing good.
Oh, Hitler. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. It's Hitler's birthday. Okay. Um. Paper. Would you like to tell us what's going on Tyrone Mobile Tuesday today?
Sure, I sure will. Um, Let me reopen it, and that way I don't get any of it wrong. So today you have today they're celebrating Earth Day. So you choose a product, and they're going to donate to the project that you choose. Not quite sure how much that they're going to donate. And it doesn't really say, but there's three different things you can pick from, and then they'll donate to it. Today, if you go into a store, you better go in, Sharon. You can get a free T-Mobile insulated bag, so carry your groceries or whatever in.
Okay.
Also, Perfect Foods, you get 40% off plus free shipping on your first order when you start a subscription. The Dirt, you get a 6 months The Dirt Pro subscription. Redbox, one night disc rental. And then you got your weeklies, the booking.com up to 40% off, rentalcars.com up to 40% off. Pandora, every weekend is ad-free radio, 10 cents off a gallon at your Shell gas station. Top Golf, buy one, get one Sunday hour of play. And they're running a promotion right now for a free Galaxy Watch when you add a line. So, and they're giving away a Model Y Tesla. So that's what's going on this week.
Thank you, Paper.
Mhm.
Shout out to Tyrone Mobile Tuesday.
That's right.
On
Oh,
them
yeah.
great deals.
Mm-hmm.
Sounds great. And I would definitely be going to go pick up my bag because those come in handy when you're grocery shopping.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I was reading over here, and I guess if it's successful, it may bring it over here. But it's over in the UK. Amazon's going to be opening up a hair salon. Because Amazon doesn't have enough stuff open.
Right.
And so they're going to be opening up a hair salon over in the UK and to test out the technology in hair. And it's going to be Amazon Professional Beauty Store. They're going to have a professional beauty store over there as well. And it's going to be in East London. Which is what do you think about Amazon opening up a beauty school? Beauty salon. It's going to be all tech. I guess you order your appointment on online or whatever and stuff like that, and then you go in to do your hair or whatever and stuff.
Good morning,
I'm
Kiko.
pretty sure it's going to be mainly tech based. Morning, Kiko.
Morning, Kiko.
What's up, Kiko?
Do Prime members get it faster?
I know exactly.
Right.
Or do you get a discount for being a Prime member?
Yeah, what's the
Do you get a
benefit?
discount on getting your hair? Do you? If you're a Prime member. That's Amazon is just putting in everything. I know before you came, I was reading about their satellite. They got satellite as well.
Yeah, they need to get a gas station.
So they already they don't have a gas station, but you can get your gas through. You can use your Echo, your A word to do your gas. And I talked about that about a couple of months ago. How you can use that. Tell it how much pay for your gas through your app, through your A app. Yeah. Right. You tell it if she knows what pump you're at, and you can pay for your gas through that without even getting out the car. I know you got a car still to pump
through the
and it tells you exactly. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I have the Echo Auto. I don't have it in my car anymore. I did have it in our one car that didn't have Bluetooth, but it was all right. But I don't know. It did it came in handy sometimes. Other times it was a royal pain in the ass. But when you're trying to connect to Bluetooth, it things can get real confusing real quick of what it's trying to connect to, or which device. So that was the issue that I had with it, is it never knew what phone. If my wife and I both got in there in the car, you couldn't set preferences to one phone, one device or not, and so it would just try to connect to. It would just connect to whatever one it wanted to connect to. and then you couldn't disconnect. A lot of times we had to completely reset and go back in and reset it up.
Oh wow.
So that was the only problem I had with it. But our car now has, everything built in. It's got Android Auto and stuff like that into it. But so it's kind of nice that I don't have to use it. But I don't know. It was all right. But I never did do the pay at the pump thing with the A word. We
Yeah, but
have.
you could use your but you can use you don't have to use the auto. You could use you said it's straight trash. You can use the app. So you don't have to use the auto Amazon Auto
Right.
for that for the gas feature. You could just use the app to pay for your gas and stuff.
Yeah. Like I said, the only reason I got the auto was because of our other car didn't have Bluetooth. So it was nice to have the Bluetooth capability to, in the car, I guess. But yeah, I know you can use the app, but we use Cumberland now, so which is a gas station here that you can pretty much do everything the same thing with.
Okay. Also, in other Alexa news, you can ask your Echo devices where can you go to find. If you don't know if you haven't got vaccinated, you can ask your Echo devices where to go and find an COVID vaccine.
Mm-hmm.
So if you don't know and you're not sure where you can go get vaccinated at, you can ask her and she will tell you where they're offering COVID vaccines at to go get vaccinated.
Also, I think it was yesterday, or it was either yesterday or the day before, and I'll try to find the article again if someone wants me to. They are making a dongle for your car. It's an Android dongle that if you have a touchscreen device in your car and you have Android Auto, you plug this in and it turns your car into a full Android instead of just Android Auto. So you have essentially a tablet on your screen instead of just Android Auto functions. And it's I think $100 is what their starting price is. Right now, it's the pre phase, and that was for I think 4 gig RAM maybe device. The dongle was pretty cool idea. I'll try to find the thing on it and put it in the Telegram groups again. So.
Mm-hmm. So what do you think also, this is a question for everybody in the chat, everybody in the panel. What do you think about Facebook coming out with a competitor to Clubhouse this summer? It says this summer that Facebook will be coming out with a competitor to Clubhouse. But Facebook has to be on top and compete with everything.
Well, I'm not.
It's going to be called The Buzz.
I seen that, and I
guess if they're just following the trend. I mean, I'm not really.
Well,
Yeah,
I'm not really sold on those. But.
Well, Penn, I was reading an article yesterday, or what? I seen something yesterday or the day before that Facebook was now I guess the most hated app, even though it's getting used a lot.
Yeah, I disable my Facebook. Just keep Messenger.
Yeah, I'm saying
the best decision I made.
I very, very rarely go on Facebook. I haven't disabled it. I've thought about it, but
I don't even use the app. I just go in the browser. If I need to go on Facebook, I just go in the browser.
The only reason I haven't is because of the marketplace.
Hmm.
Oh,
Oh, you,
okay.
You
Yeah.
Me
know,
too. That's one of the reasons why I love it too, because I do use Marketplace.
that's the only thing that I really use on Facebook is the marketplace anymore. Or the groups that for the local groups for you know the buy sell trade type groups.
Hmm.
Oh, yeah.
uh-huh.
Yep.
Other than that, it's I don't have any interest in anything. Nothing really gets posted on there, anymore. It's not like it was
Hmm.
before. So,
Yeah, some people tell too much of their lives on there, their whole life story, every second of the day.
mhm.
Yeah.
It's
Yep.
just I need to know everything you ate, every little thing you done. And that's another reason why I don't have the app on there either. I mean, even though you can turn off notifications, I don't want to know that Wendy said hi to Mike. That Jen gave I don't know
Jen
10
loser,
said
like
10 $5. I don't know. Good morning, Mike. How are you this morning?
What's up, Mike?
I really don't care. It's none of my business. I don't need to know every little thing.
Good morning, Mike. I'm gonna have to start writing you a blog, Sharon, every morning.
Yes.
I'll send it to you in Telegram, just so you know.
Yeah, that's another reason why I do not have the Facebook app on my thing, because I can care less what happened to people, as I call them. Uh, well, I don't call them. As my Facebook followers. Not that I can care less what they do, but it's none of my business, is what I'm trying to say. Every little
Right.
thing they talk about is none of my business.
ETA Prime is who posted that video on the Android Auto dongle, and I'm posting a link now in the chat.
Okay.
So Zach, I've really thought about just order one just for testing, for just for fun, see what it's like. Like I said, why not have full Android in your car, on your screen,
But no one
Mhm.
once that
Hey,
once that
Tara,
dog
how are you
comes
this
out
morning?
morning, PK.
Good morning,
once that
TK.
dog comes out paper, a lot of people are gonna use it for to put third party applications on it.
Yeah, you can put third party applications on there. You can watch, you can sit there and watch a movie if you wanted to,
Yeah.
but
Mhm.
but that's what I'm saying. It pretty much turns your whatever screen you have in your vehicle, if it's touch screen, it turns it into an Android tablet in a sense. So
Nice, very nice.
yeah, I mean it's pretty cool. It could be really dangerous, but it is pretty cool. Yeah.
All right, nice, nice. Also, speaking of that, a streaming device. One one second, just a second.
And yeah, I'll also post that in the Telegram link groups too. So again, I'll make sure I do that now. So
Quit yawning. You
What's up,
slept.
Tara?
yeah, like I said, I'm thinking about pulling the trigger on it. So, what do you think, Penn? Would you just be something that you would try out, or anybody on the panel?
Perhaps.
What
I
was
think
it?
it'd be just more interesting.
What is it?
It's a dongle for your so if you have a car that has a touchscreen panel and it
Yeah,
like Android Auto.
I have no use for it. I can't drive, so.
Yeah. Ken says, question, paper in the panel. Is the new Fire Stick remote worth the upgrade and money? No, not in my opinion.
Uh-uh.
I mean, if you already need a remote and you have an old remote, like a second gen remote that, I mean, that doesn't have the volume and stuff on it.
if your remote's garbage, then yeah. But if your remote's working fine, I don't see why you'd need to upgrade.
Yeah. I wouldn't. I have no interest in that remote. Yep. None
Yeah,
whatsoever.
yeah, same here. I don't really have any interest in it.
Well, people like like you said, if you got a garbage, if you got a garbage remote, and just switch out the remote
I
with
said
one
that.
that has a button.
Right. Yeah. I mean, ain't no sense in. And does I don't even know. Does the I don't think the new remote has the volume on it.
I
Does
think so. 'Cause I think Roca did a video a couple of weeks ago saying that the newer remotes are gonna have the Prime button and Netflix plus what
with the volume?
the
That's right. That's right. Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, that would be the only reason I would
the
is if I had an old second gen remote, yeah, or something that didn't have the volume on it and wanted to upgrade.
yeah. So what I would do is just uh, switch out the remote, get the newer one, and just re reactivate it with your device. Don't just
You're good. You're good then, Ken.
Yeah. Yep. That. Yeah. Um, if you're going to upgrade, why get another Fire Stick?
Yeah.
Well, if you're just needing another remote, yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, $30. Yeah, you're right. I mean, $30 versus what you're paying 30 for the remote and 50 for a Fire Stick or 40.
Well,
yeah
it's gonna be $40 when the actual stick comes out with it. So maybe
Yeah.
we'll wait and get the stick with it.
Right.
I wouldn't get,
Right. Yeah.
but and to everybody, yeah. So, but the remote does look nice. I know Ken has got the remote, and it does look real nice. But I just like couldn't see myself pulling the trigger $30 just for the remote. If I'm gonna buy anything, I'm just gonna wait for the stick and pay the whole $40 and stuff.
Yeah.
And has anybody? Two questions I have. The first question is, how many people like the new fire? How many people like the new? Wait a minute. Did he say is it worth it? Everybody answered the question right that Ken asked. I want to make sure about.
I
Is it worth
don't
paying
know.
the $30 for the new fire stick?
Not if.
I mean the remote, not the fire stick, the remote.
Yeah, I don't see the need to
Yeah.
connect the keyboard or whatever to it. Just
Right,
Bluetooth
right.
keyboard or something.
Mhm,
You're all
mhm,
set then.
mhm.
Yeah. I think I don't know, the Hulu, Netflix, Disney buttons would, or set the app on your favorite row, and
Mm,
it's it's really simple, and just to
yeah.
move it to your favorite on that top row, and they're right there, and then I don't know. I guess it's preference. Again, it all falls back to preference.
Right, right. What's in
Instead
your
of
pocket?
I know people turn down the volume on the device. Instead of doing that, keep the device at volume at max and turn down your TV volume.
Hmm.
And then you don't got to worry about use grabbing that Fire Stick remote to turn down the volume or whatever.
Hmm. Ken also asked you, Blammo, what if you had Hulu, Netflix, and Disney? Do you think it'd be worth paying the $30 for the remote then?
Nah.
I have them, and it's still not worth it.
No, not if all you're gonna be doing is just using those streaming services. What you're gonna put that $30, say, oh, Netflix charged you an extra $30 because you got a new remote. Just like,
Yes. Okay, the two questions I have. The first question is, how many of you guys, those of you, good morning to me, T-Tech. Those of you who have who've upgraded, whose fire devices have upgraded, how do you like the new interface? And are you having trouble with the new interface?
Um, yeah, and I'm okay with it. And good morning, Simi. I don't mind the new interface. I think it's a lot. It was a major. So I'll say this: it was a major change. It really, I think, threw a lot of people off, and is going to throw still yet a lot of people off. But I think that it's in the right direction, and I think that it's a more simple, functional interface, and it seems to be a lot more smooth, as far as navigating through it.
Mhm.
So my opinion, yeah, I like it, and I'm okay with using it, and I haven't had any issues at all with it.
Uh, Anybody else?
I have had some people ask about the profile thing, but Next Level
Mhm.
Tech did a really good video on that. So
Yes, he did. He did a great one on it, and Fire TV Sticks did one. If you don't like the new interface, now unfortunately, like Fire TV Sticks said, like Tanya said, you cannot change the interface once it's upgraded, but
mm,
you can put launchers on there and
mhm,
stuff because
right,
I the interface is for me. The interface is okay for people that's techie like us, but I've noticed in helping people with their new Fire Stick, they have more of a trouble sometimes with it. I try to help them put their favorites to the top, but because it is a learning curve when you're used to seeing stuff one way and it's been that old way for the longest, and then now it's new.
right.
Everything looks so new to them and
Right.
stuff. So it is a curve for people that's not as techy and stuff. It is a curve. And yeah, some people have problems with their app showing. Now it depends on and if they have a problem with their apps on it, that's their app showing, then that's when you have to
Launcher.
put a launcher on there. Exactly.
Right.
And maybe you need to maybe put the launcher on there or show the person how to do a launcher so that their apps can show, you know.
Or if you don't want to change the entire looks of everything and the launcher that's on there, put Sideload Launcher in there as an app.
Exactly. Plus, they have an app that come already on the Fire Stick called dang, I can't think of the name of it at the moment. But when I go back on the Fire Stick, I'll write it down. But there's an app that already comes on there that you can click in. That app is called I forgot the name of it, but it already comes on your Fire Stick, and it's just like Side Load Launcher, and it shows all your apps.
I
Not the one that we've been used to, but it's similar to Side Load Launcher that already
Mhm.
comes on your Android device. That already comes on your Amazon device. But it puts me in the mind of Side Load Launcher, so it already comes on your Amazon on
Hmm.
your Fire Sticks,
I
and
don't have I don't have mine plugged in or close to me, or I would turn mine
think
on
these,
to look.
think these
I
people
don't have
using
mine hooked up at the moment either. But
think these people using these devices would no be like, oh, I can't find apps. Maybe I should install a launcher.
well, yeah. Well, one reason why Amazon changed it like that because they wanted to be more about their stuff. So they have
Oh,
their stuff. Remember, they're not in for what we're doing. They're in for what
Oh,
they're doing. So it's all
okay.
about advertising all their stuff. Kind of
yeah.
more like the Android boxes, kind of like the Chromecast and stuff. How they have their. Also, let me see. No, I mean finding their apps on their interface and moving them. Hmm. Okay, could you come on and explain a little clearer what you're speaking about?
I mean, finding their apps on the interface. Okay, so I think he's talking
mean,
about.
YouTube.
I think he's talking about
Wanna
like
put you
when you go into that there at the end of the row, that top row on the new interface where you can see
Mhm.
all of your apps that's installed and moving them to your favorites. I think
I
that's
just
what he's
move them
talking
to the
about.
top. I just move theirs to the top, so it's always in that second row. Yeah, yours should be in the second row. I mean, I go in there and go in the apps and go to the, as you call the hamburger bar, and move them to the top. So they're right there in that second row. And I tell everybody, it's right there. Your favorites is going to be right there in that second row. I mean, that's where everybody's favorites are always one on the Fire Stick. Am I right? It's always on that second row. They're not going to be on that first. They're not going to be in that first row. It's going to be in that second. So just tell them you're going to find your favorite apps if you move them to the top. They're going to be right there in that second row. The first one's right there in that second row. The ones that they use the most. Don't look in the recent because the recent's going to be right there in that top row, but the second row is going to be right there where your favorites are at.
Well, on the new interface though,
it's still in that second row because I just did some. It's still in that second row once you move it.
Is it? I thought that top row was the very small, not the big where it shows the full size apps. The
Right.
very small the very small top row of the apps, the ones that are kind of hard to see.
Oh,
if you're
yeah.
that row there. I think maybe is what he's talking about, moving the apps up there because there is a lot of there's I think you go in there if you go into this got to go into the settings there to get the apps to be up there in that row. If that's what he's talking about.
Yeah, I believe that's what he's speaking about, moving them up there to the top.
Yeah, that really small.
And it is really small. So, but like I said, Next Level did a great video on making it larger, on making the font bigger. In his video, he shows how to. He talks about, and he did on a past video too, how to go in there and make the font larger.
Yep, the first 6 apps on the front. He said.
The first 6 apps.
Yeah, so that's that small row. Yeah.
I mean, or like you said, do that side load. Like you said, do a side load launcher.
Yeah, it's in the settings where you got to go into. It is a little bit different as far as moving. I haven't had a chance to mess around with it yet to see if you can hit the menu button, the 3 little lines, the hamburger button on the remote to set them as your favorites up there anymore. But I don't think you can.
You can move them to the top. But,
you're right. You can move them to the top, or you can set them as your right. But it does not put them in that top 6 row. You have to go into the settings and actually physically move them up there, I believe.
Also, is anybody having? I haven't had any problem, but I was speaking with Ken last night. Is anybody having any problems with their Fire TV lights, their Fire Stick lights? The remote acting up, or the device in itself?
Oh well, there has been one thing I have looked at to where the control will like temporarily freeze, or the menu would just temporarily freeze, and the remote doesn't respond for a few seconds,
and then when it does, it
just goes a little haywire.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I haven't had that problem. I hope not to have it either.
Yeah, that's not a problem you want. Get those calls.
Mike G says no issues here. Yeah, I know there's a few people that have been having them problems with their Fire Stick lights. So
that's the only thing I had.
The remote just not working. I think Ken said his problem with the remote just went out.
It's almost
like you guys said. Then the remote just went out.
Yeah, it's almost like the Fire Stick, like the device itself is too busy calculating or doing something else, and doesn't have enough RAM to do or whatever you're trying to do on the remote. And then when it gets done, it catches up with whatever you were trying to do on the remote.
That's why, to me, personally, and I still do it on some devices, not personally on other people's, and maybe I should, but then again, I don't. But I do it on mine. fire sticks or my at-home fire sticks or fire devices, I still put ES5 Explorer on there because ES5 Explorer, you can go in there and delete stuff that's kind of like on your phone that you can't find anywhere else, even when you with clearing your cache and stuff, because them fire sticks and stuff store so much stuff, memory and everything. So always make sure that you constantly clear your cache. You know,
Carl, right? That's kind of what it reminded me of is the first and second gens. You know, when the light it was almost that same type of thing. But I think it only happened like twice with my light that I have here that I plug in every once in a while.
mhm. So
Myself, I haven't gotten any calls, or I haven't heard of any people that I know of that have them until now. But I know mine's done it.
all right. I haven't heard from anybody either that's have had that problem on their lights, but I guess the way you guys are describing it is kind of like when you do a lot of stuff on your computer and you need to close some of your windows because it's trying to do too much on your computer at one time.
Mm-hmm.
That's what it sounds like you guys are describing.
Yeah. And like, you know, you're trying to type and nothing's typing.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. That's it.
Okay.
Carl says now we know what they did with all the trade-ins.
Exactly. They probably did. You know what? They probably did turn them into lights. It's no telling. It's no telling. Save that money. Let's just turn these over and call them lights.
You're right.
We recycled it and it's good for the environment. Who knows? A win-win situation for Amazon, and people are going to buy them because they have a new title. Why not? Heavy as always, better than light. But yeah, so those
Could always just get a shield
or a formula.
Or a
or a
computer.
formula.
Always get a formula.
There you go.
The formula
Or a computer.
GTV, the formula GTV, the formula
Just get a
CC.
computer, you're all set.
And you know,
Yeah, but you can't hook your computer up to your TVs. Most people don't just sit there at their computer. People like to sit at their TV and watch it as a family.
There you
I'm gonna
can.
tell my family to gather around the computer. I'm gonna tell my family to gather at the TV.
I can hook my TV up to my
I
computer.
can hook my TV up to my computer too, but
Yeah, I mean,
who does that a lot? I mean, everybody don't do that. Most people want a little device hooked up to their TV.
a lot of people still prefer that setup
do.
though, where you hook it up. I mean, if you already have the hardware, you just hook it up to your display, to your bigger screen, and you know, you're good to go.
Could you show us how to do that on a video, Karen? I'd like to see that.
I mean, it's just plug in. It's just plug in the HDMI.
I don't know that. I mean, I would love for you to show me step by
Take
step.
a VGA from your computer to
Not
your
hard at all.
TV, or an HDMI from your computer to your TV.
Listen, everybody's not as tech savvy as you people. I would love for you to show me in the video.
He'll do that on a private video, Sharon.
Yeah,
Everybody needs to learn that.
yeah, that'd be a private
Good
video.
morning, Scars Playlist. How are you this morning?
Yeah, I think she
guys
was talking about
HDMI.
paper.
Yeah.
I think she was talking about devices.
Scars Playlist says yes, formula all the way. Speaking of formulas, if you're interested in getting
plug into the formula.
Speaking of a formula, if you're interested in getting a formula, getting hooked up with a wonderful formula, just reach out in Papers or my Telegram or MS7's Telegram group. I don't know what I'm thinking about. MS7's Telegram group. Mention Trick and Sharon. Reach out to Storm. and she will hook you up with a wonderful formula. Whereas the Formula GTV, if you're looking for, and the Formula GTV is similar to the NVIDIA Shield. It has the layout like a Shield. And it is Google certified. It has the Play Store in there and everything. It's a really nice device. It runs very smooth. Has extra storage in there, 2 ports of storage in there. Has the My TV store in it. I'm at My TV, where you can uh, put up your premium. You can add your premium service, your VOD service in there. Also, the Formula CC, you can hook up your antenna on it. So if you just want to record your locals, like a HD home run, it's just like the HD home run because you can hook up your antenna, record your local programming, or you can, for those who aren't as tech savvy, it has a hidden play store in there. I mean, it has its own hidden store in there. It has a lot of great apps and stuff in there. Only thing is, do not update them. Also, it has a it also has also as well. You can put your premium service, your VOD service in there. You can put your apps in there, as well as you can also game on these devices. It also has 2 ports as well of external storage on there, and so that's another great device, and that's the Formula CC. And then the Formula the Formula Z8 Pro. Formula Z8 Pro has the hidden store in it as well, and you can put your VOD and your as well as your premium service and your apps in there. And you also can look at your Netflix, your Hulu, and apps like that, such as that, yeah, Prime. So, yeah, there are great devices and stuff. And like I said, reach out to this is Paper's Telegram group, as well as my Telegram group, and say Trick and Sharon sent you, and reach out to Storm, and she will hook you up. And Paper, would you like to tell us about your Telegram group?
Yeah, sure. It's pretty much just a place to hang out. There are some tech stuff in there, chit chat, have a good time. Just make sure you're respectful, no drama, and have a picture icon. And that's you can post YouTube videos and stuff in there. Just make sure it fits the topics. And or if you question it, just ask, and one of the admins will let you know. So, or if you post something and it's not approved, we'll let you know. Not a bunch of assholes in there. So, well, there are some of us, but no, just be respectful, have a good time, and enjoy.
And this is our MS7 Telegram group. Make sure you have a picture icon, read the pin post. You're welcome to post if someone goes on live in our community that's helping, that's positive. If someone is posting a video that's in our community that's helping, you're welcome to post that. If someone posts an article or a sale that's within our community that's helping, or just a great sale in general, you're welcome to post that in our MS7 Telegram group. And we want you to come in and enjoy yourself. We'll welcome you. Just make sure you have a picture icon. And we would warn you, if you don't have one, we'll give you time to have one, because there's this great group called Iconics.
Yep.
And they will hook you up with a great picture icon if you don't have one. They're a great group of people as well over in Iconics. They will tell you, just let them know what you want, because they're not mind readers. So, everybody would hate for somebody to go through all that, setting you up this wonderful icon, and then you'd be like, I really don't like that. So let them know, what your personality is. If you like motorboats, let them know you're a motorboat person. They'll hook you up with a cool looking motorboat. Or if you're a Harley Davidson person, tell them you're a Harley Davidson person and stuff. They'll hook you up probably with a nice Harley Davidson, or whatever you're into and stuff at your icon. And this is make sure that you read the pin posts. And let me see if I can scroll down to them. And they would love to have you, just ask in that group as well as the other ones that you be respectful and you treat everyone the way you like to be treated. Another great group of people.
For sure.
Mm-hmm. Also, but yeah, there's a lot of great devices out there. Like I said, the Formula is a great device. Like I said, those of you that's having issues, like I said, if you're having issues with the layout and stuff, unfortunately, like I said, once you get the new layout on your Fire Stick, you're pretty much, or a Fire device, you're pretty much stuck with it. But there are videos and stuff out there, or stuff out there with the new, with that you can put a Elantra on there. Stuff, or like Paper said, you can put side load launcher on there, so it
Hmm.
make it easier to go to your thing, or you can customize it, or as some people call it, trick it out to customize how you like your Fire Stick to be. I know I do it up for a lot of times for children. If I know somebody has a child, they like the little children themes on there and stuff, and make it uniquely your own
Yep.
and stuff. I know a lot of people who really likes that.
Yeah, the launchers are cool to kind of play around with. If someone's wanting something different.
hmm Just about making it uniquely yours
Yeah.
and stuff. And speaking of sales, Paper always tells us about sidekick themes. I meant sidekick themes. I'm sorry, about sidekicks and
Slick,
about whoop slick deals. I'm sorry
slick deals. Yeah.
for my sidekick. I'm sorry, slick deals and whoop, and they've been having some great sales lately. On some great devices. Whether they're the Echo devices, the Google devices, they've been having some really great deals lately. So I wouldn't sleep on that. Whoop is Amazon's warehouse. So a lot of times when you're looking on Amazon and you're looking for something, I would suggest you go check it out at Whoop, because Whoop is Amazon. It's just the stuff from their warehouse. That's just stuff that's overstocked that they have too much on. It's basically clearance because they have so much of it. You know.
Yeah.
Eh,
Flick Chick had a question
Okay.
about, yeah. I don't know when they're gonna finish with all of them.
Yeah, everything is getting their own update at their own time, because I know I was on a
I'll be right back.
what? I did not go on a spending spree yesterday. Everybody is I noticed I was on the second gen, in which I love my second gen Fire TV box, and it didn't update. It still has the original interface on it, so everything is getting their update at their own rate. You know, so it's really no timeline of when everything is updating lately. It's just updating at its own rate for the most part. Because I know on some people it's just like, I'll look at some Fire Sticks, and I'm like, wow, they still have the old interface, and then some of them they've updated. I know that my daughter's Fire TV, her Fire Stick updated way before my Cube did. And I was like, gosh, when is my Cube going to update? So everything is updating in its own time. So yeah, everything is updating in its own time.
Hmm.
Let me see. 1 second. So you will eventually get the update, Flip Chick, upgrade Flip Chick. It's just that everything. I don't know why Amazon's not updating everything at the same time. It's just doing it for some reason when
Yeah.
it gets ready, for the most part.
Yeah.
1 second. Good morning, Miss Nell. How are you this morning? Is the Formula running HD Netflix now? It is it's running 1080 for sure. Not completely on the HD, but definitely 1080 on the formula. The formula which one I'm trying to believe. The formula GTV, it runs the higher one, the higher Netflix.
The 4K.
Not 4K, but definitely HD. This is a Pin Support Telegram group. Make sure you have a picture icon. Pin, are you back? Tell us about your Telegram group. Maybe not. Anyway, make sure that you have a picture icon. We'd love to have you over there. Make sure you read the pin posts. Um, if you have any questions or anything about, what pin posts, as far as on his videos or anything, this is the group to do it in. Um, have a good time over there. So just make sure that you're respectable. But this is Pin's Telegram group.
No, I'm back.
Okay. Could you post your Coco Scope? I just finished talking about your Telegram group.
Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, I'll post that.
Could you also tell us about it?
Sure thing. Um, post the link in a second.
Okay.
So my Coco Scope is going to be going over content that YouTube doesn't like on their platforms. I'm going to be going more in depth, making more selective videos. Still a lot more stuff to do tutorials on and teach. So if you follow me on here, it's probably a good idea to follow me on Coco Scope too.
Okay. Thank you.
Oh yeah, you're welcome.
And Lambo, can you tell us about your Telegram group? I just posted it. It should be popping up in a second if it haven't popped up already on your end.
Yeah, just read the pin post. It's quite a read. Read anything posted recently for updates, and that's about it. Just have a profile picture and enjoy your stay. Be respectful.
Okay. That's basically Venomous Telegram group.
I'm back.
Welcome
Welcome
back.
back.
Thank
Welcome
you.
back. Who's
Hey
going over
Sharon,
everybody's Telegram groups? Yes.
you saw what Ken put in the chat earlier. I was gone.
Somebody went on a spinning spree yesterday, but I
Yeah.
didn't. But I didn't.
Man,
Only thing I bought was okay. The only thing I got yesterday was the door. I got the Ring doorbells. They had them on sale yesterday. I don't think they're still on sale. I was speaking about Whoop, how it's basically Amazon's warehouse. So if you're looking for something, if you're watching for something and you don't want to pull the trigger, and you've looked everywhere, and I would just watch Whoop and Slick Deals.
morning now.
Because most likely you're going to find that same item for a cheaper price on Whoop or on Slick Deals or on Vipon. Vipon too. Don't sleep on Vipon.
Yeah.
Whoop is basically Amazon's warehouse. So it's Amazon stuff that's just an overflow of it. It's just clearance. They just go ahead and get rid of it on clearance, and they have a deal every day. They have deals on it. So I would just watch Whoop. I would actually just download their app and stuff. So when a device something comes on sale, 1 second, just to get some water.
hmm Yeah, she told me about those apps the other day. I have them on my tablet, but I'm I'm gonna put them on my phone as well.
Mm.
Always nice to have, deals, stuff you're
Mhm.
interested in, or stuff you may just want to, discover. Be like, oh, I didn't know that
Right.
was on sale. So
Yeah, I constantly on slick deals and Woot, just looking. You never know.
right.
I mean, you might be on there for 3 months and not find a thing, and then find that one thing and get a deal on it that you've been waiting on to get for.
Hmm.
I bought a lot of stuff from both places. Well, I mean, you don't buy directly from Slick Deals. It just takes you to the actual site whenever they find a deal. It just, they have the link and it directs you to the site of the store that's having the deal. But I've bought through Slick Deals, and I've bought on Woot several times. Woot, Flick Chick Woot is one. The other one is Slick Deals and Vipon. Does Vipon have an app?
Yes, Vipon does
Okay.
have an app. It does have an app, and you could favorite some of your stuff. They will actually send stuff to you as well, notifications as well.
Okay. Yeah, I know. I know I get emails from them all the time. I wasn't sure if I had the app or not. I probably do.
Yes, yes, it has an app as well. So, matter of fact, I just got in the book notification from from Vipon just now on some on their device. It's not a device related, but
Yep, right there's the app. I have it.
yeah, you just put in stuff that you're looking for.
Yeah.
And I'm always anything that you can save money on. Like I was telling someone the other day, I think it was Thursday. I was getting ready to go to not Thursday, Wednesday. I was getting ready to go to my appointment. And I just happened to be looking at a YouTube video, and they had like toilet paper on sale. It's usually $6. And it was on sale for 50 cents. So, I had to go rack up on that because when I see something that's a great deal, I'm a stockpiler. I'm a couponer at heart. So I see something that's a great deal, and I'll sit there and wait, and I'll look at something and debate. But if it's something that I need or something that I know I can use, I'm going to stockpile. I'm going to not stockpile, but I'm going to get a few of them.
Get lots.
So yeah, and that just happened to have been at our local CVS for 50 cents. And it's regularly $6. So even with penny shopping, if it's a good deal and it's down to a penny, I'm gonna have to think about grabbing it.
Next Level says he's giving away his Android Auto.
Oh yeah. Let's see. Says kid, I'm looking to give away an Android Auto to someone who can't get enough Amazon devices. Well, Ken, you better jump on that. Add it to your collection in your office. The Android Auto.
My car device thing is out there in the garage in a box. My Amazon Auto thing.
Yeah.
So are you thinking about having a giveaway for it?
Oh,
Or having a sale on it on buy sell trade?
I don't know. I mean, if anyone's watching this show, they probably won't want it.
No, of course Ken already got one.
Mm-hmm.
What Ken don't have?
What?
That's gonna be a show. What device does Ken not have? If you guess what device Ken doesn't have, maybe you can win it.
Hey, Next Level, I'll trade you mine for that Grogu you have, and then you can have 2 giveaways.
That poor Amazon Auto. That's about getting as much love as the Nvidia Shield Pringle can.
Okay, yeah. Like I said, I mean, it wasn't a bad. It's not a bad thing if you don't have Bluetooth already in your car. You know,
Right.
most people's cars have Bluetooth in them nowadays, but if it doesn't, it's not a bad device if you're a Amazon freak and use the A word a lot. And it wasn't. It's not a bad thing, but other than that, I mean, use your phone. Whatever. It's a lot easier. You don't have that ugly ass device um, sitting on your dash or wherever. I don't know. That's why I'm glad it's in the box out in the garage.
Out of sight, almost out of mind. When we
Yeah,
start talking about it.
it's just so I don't know that they could have done a better job in the way that they made it, the way that they made the bracket that holds it. Um, just all the way all around. You got cords that are sticking way out of it.
Yes. Also.
Yeah, Dalton, I love my Grogu.
Yes. Also, I know this is right up Ken's alley. If you got the Optimus, would you consider using a keyboard and a mouse with it?
Mm.
If you got one of them, for those of you who game,
Yep.
if you got one of them Oculus Quest gaming things, the one that Ken just got, would you use a keyboard and a mouse with it?
I I think that I don't know. I mean, it would be. I don't know where you would really have a need.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's a headset, isn't it? A keyboard.
Yeah, and maybe they're making some games for it now and some types of things where you could use a keyboard for it. I'm not real sure. A mouse, I could see that possibly. A keyboard, I don't know. It's been a long time since I've really looked into the whole VR thing to know what's going on with it or where it's at. But I myself, I don't see where a functional keyboard would actually come in handy.
Nope. Because
Mouse,
from the commercials that I've seen for it, it's pretty much two controllers for. It's pretty much two hand controllers and then a big headset.
yeah, and I think a mouse they would probably make into uh, somehow combine the mouse into the one of the hand devices that you already had in your hand for playing games and whatnot.
Ken, I would like to hear what you consider using that with yours.
Hmm.
That would be so interesting to know. I'm not a gamer, so. How about you, Pen? If one, would you use them, or did you just use the?
Hmm. I don't know. I mean, it's good to have options, but never really stepped into that realm, really, so can't fully speak on that.
Hmm. Oh yeah. Okay, send me. Yeah, you've been there. Let me see. After this update is you
Okay.
can use a keyboard and mouse. For example, use a virtual office to respond to your emails. Okay.
Okay. I mean that makes sense. Like I said, it's. I mean, yeah, that makes perfect sense. Um,
I'll mix up. I know you game too as well.
Yeah, I mean, I could see that. How, I mean, you would still have to be able to find your keyboard. It's in the room. I mean, or I mean, I don't know how that would work. Like I said, the VR thing is out of my jurisdiction because of my vertigo, so I don't play with that.
You see,
Open my feel. You know?
Yeah, make sure you're careful. You don't run into anything. I
Yeah.
would suggest you wouldn't do it at home by yourself anyway.
Mm,
Okay, okay, I'll send you the link real quick, guys. Let me see. 1 second.
okay.
Give me a
Cool.
minute. Her paper, can you send them the link? 1 second.
Yep.
Paper's about to send you the link. Send me.
Interesting.
And you should
I
have
should
it,
have it.
Cindy.
Okay, paper just sent it to you.
Yeah.
That's pretty interesting.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that's the wave of the future, right? I mean, a lot of people were, I don't know, really getting into that.
Yeah. So I guess if you were just sitting at, I'm looking at that picture where you just posted, Sharon. I guess that would make sense. I mean, if you were doing the virtual office thing and sitting at a small desk, and that's what you were using it for was just that virtual office, yeah, your hand would be on the mouse already, your hand would be on the keyboard already. So I mean, yeah, why not?
Yeah, so the way it's working is a new update they just launched maybe a couple weeks ago. Basically, it's for people that work from home and doing office. They let you use a virtual reality setting. And basically, you have your screen up front with the chat or emails, whatever you have using for your office. And then you use your regular keyboard, put it on the floor, and the Oculus will detect the keyboard.
Hmm.
Oh,
So your
wow.
hands, so you don't lose place of where your hands are, and you can type normally and everything. Just makes typing a lot faster on the Oculus than you would do on the virtual keyboard that you have on the screen. That thing is so
Okay.
slow, just makes it faster. So, like you
Hmm.
mentioned earlier, paper, how you're gonna see the keyboard. So everything you're gonna be, the Oculus. Let me actually bring out my Oculus real quick.
Okay.
Make him big, Sharon.
Yeah, I was about to make them
Okay.
big.
Let me bring out the Oculus real quick. I'm in the case and everything.
Now we're getting real now.
So
All right.
right here, you see these camera points right here. These are all your virtual points that how it detects everything around you.
Right.
Mhm.
So basically, you're gonna have your main screen on you in front of you, and you're gonna have your messenger, your emails, whatever you have in front of you, and everything else. You're gonna see your surroundings. So while it's seeing your surroundings, it's gonna detect your keyboard on your desk, and then it'll bring it up to your screen, so you can just type right there.
Hmm.
And they did this thing that it actually you can map out your computer desk, so it knows where your desk is at and everything, how high your
Wow.
keyboard and everything is. So that's how the new update is.
That's crazy.
Wow,
Yeah.
that is neat. That's
Yeah,
very unique.
Yeah, it is.
And now Oculus is coming. They're talking about a third one coming out, Oculus 3,
Hmm.
with faster processor and faster everything. So yeah, just want to do a real quick, tell you what's going on because I'm working.
Yeah, I know. That's why I know you'll be at least working during it.
Yeah. I
During it.
appreciate it.
Thank
Not
you
a
so
problem,
much,
guys.
Timmy. Yes.
Not a problem.
Yes,
See you
man.
guys later.
All right,
Bye.
you too. See you in
Take
the
care,
chat.
bro.
Okay. Yeah, that's great. I mean, that's neat. I mean, so would it make any of you think about pulling the trigger
No.
or?
Yeah, not now. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I would say no too.
I'm too broke. It's just
I even if just really only because of my vertigo.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, exactly. I said
If I didn't have the vertigo issues, and could use VR, I would think it would be cool because I used, as a kid and whatnot, I would love going on the simulators and whatnot. So, I think it would be really cool to have the VR system and mess around with it. But with the vertigo, yeah, no, it took me about 30 seconds the last time I tried it to get sick. So,
yeah, you can't get sick easily on here, so just be careful. Be very careful and stuff. I know some people can't be on there more than about 30 minutes or so, so be very careful of being on here. I know it's exciting and it's fun for a lot of people, but be very careful.
Right.
yeah,
Health always comes first and stuff. And like I said, I wouldn't recommend to being on any of these VR sets at home by yourself. You can't, especially like you said, if you suffer vertical issues or just in general, you could be, you could run into things and everything else like that. So just be careful.
I ran into the couch. That's where I ran into. After I got
Yeah, you know, it could be overwhelming too if you're not used to that.
yeah.
It can get overwhelming. So just,
Yeah, Simeon Flickchick was saying, it's not any good with the VR.
hmm so just, yeah, because I have vertigo too, so I can understand that as well.
Yeah, it's not a fun thing.
Yeah. So just, just something you may want to but that's good that they have the now that you can do, work in your office and different things like that. So thank you, Cindy, for bringing us that tea.
Yeah, that is pretty cool how they, you know, how they did that.
hmm Is there any new shows or anything that's coming out that anybody may want to check out this week? That
Did want to mention. I don't know. It could be. I don't think it's brand new, but we watched it and it was a really good suspense type thriller. A lot of twists in it. It's called Somewhere Between, I believe. It's a Netflix show.
hmm
It was a limited series, so they only did the one season. It's like 10 episodes, I believe. Really, really good show. If you like that type of show.
Okay. Pretty
I'm
interesting.
checking for it right now, Pepper.
Also, we'll be doing Player Pass tomorrow, and we have two shows that we'll be checking out. If you guys come over to the Butcher Show, which I need to post the Butcher Show. Um, which I need to post the Butcher Show, which will be tomorrow at 5 o'clock Eastern, 4 o'clock Central, and you can check myself out on there. Piano be on there, and every
I'm
single.
grabbing it, Sharon, right now.
Okay.
Cool.
And one show is you're gonna make sure that you have read because it's a read of a movie because it's in a foreign language. One movie is Chaos Walking. It's a sci-fi show, sci-fi movie. So definitely you may want to check that out. And the other movie is called A Man Called Ovo. It's a 2015 movie. So definitely the Man Called Ovo is a movie that you'll need subtitles for because it's a none of it's in English. So definitely pretty interesting movie. Um pretty interesting watching the Chaos Watching. Chaos Walking is a new movie that just came out. So those are the two movies that will be on Player Pass tomorrow on the Butcher's channel at 5 o'clock. So definitely, we like to check them both of them movies out.
Just going through and posting the groups again real quick for people
Okay.
if they want to join. I know you
Okay.
went through them once, so I thought I'd go ahead and throw them in there again real quick in case
Okay.
anybody wanted to
This is
go join them.
Papers. You like to join that? Here's Pin Support Group. Iconics. And the groups have a picture icon. If you don't, definitely you get time to get one. Go join the Iconics and let them know what you like, and they will hook you up. Or you can just find a picture that you like. Also, like I said, those are two of the movies that's on for this week and stuff. That you may want to check out: The Chaos Walking and also A Man Called Oval.
Chaos Walking. That movie sounds really familiar for some reason.
It's a sci-fi movie.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hmm.
I think his name is Tom Holland. You know, the guy that played in Spider-Man.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is it a newer movie?
Yes,
Yes.
it just came
Okay.
Oh
out.
yeah, it's with the girl from I think from Batwoman 2 paper.
Okay.
No, not Batwoman, but the new X-Men movie. I think it is the new one.
Oh, I got to see that.
You said the new X-Men?
Yeah, I think it's either Batwoman or one of the people that play in the new X-Men movie.
Oh, okay.
Okay. And then on Thursdays, we do have a Pieces of Eight show over on Papers channel. So you may want to check that out. It's a great show that the Paper and I and Blamo is on Thursdays, and this is our Pieces of Eight Telegram group. Make sure you have a picture icon, and it has nothing to do with streaming. It's a mental health support group. So if you have anything with mental health, if you want to go over there and just talk or post or want to reach out to any of us, you're welcome to come over there. Like I said, make sure you read, check the pin post. We are not mental health professionals. We just a support group that's get together and speak about mental health issues. Is there anything else you'd like to speak on that paper?
No, I think that's about it. Really, just if you like Sharon was saying, if you need to talk or you find something inspiring you want to post, or or just pretty much anything really. If you're needing to talk, or feel like you want to help someone out that's having an issue in there, or just feel free to post it.
Yes. And usually it's at Thursdays around 6, between 5:36.
Yeah.
Following the Next Level show. Usually Next Level and Rojas has a show usually on Thursdays. So it's usually following their show.
Yep.
Yep. And so do you have your YouTube posted if people want to check out the show on that day?
I
It's
sure
on your
will.
show, on your channel.
I sure will post it.
Oh yeah, the Butcher. Yes, that show is like I said, the Butchers are the show will be tomorrow evening, which will be the movie review show, Player Pass, And when you watch the movies, you can say, what you liked about, if you liked the movie, if you didn't. If and basically, how we go on passing the movie is if it's a movie that you would recommend to a friend. If it's a movie that you would say, you know what, if somebody was asking about a movie and they said, hey, if there's something you would recommend, then it's definitely a play. If it's something that you couldn't see yourself recommending to someone else, then you pretty much should pass it. Or you could recommend if it's a condition, for example, the movies we watched last week. If it's a movie, let's say, hey, I would recommend this to someone that maybe had teenagers, like that Thunder Force. Wasn't that Thunder Force we watched last week, Ken?
Yep.
Yeah, if that was more of a, this is a movie I would recommend to somebody, teenagers, or someone that had teenagers or children or whatever, not so much everybody,
Mm.
so, so basically, but there's some pretty great, good movies that we've watched, and there's some movies that you're saying, I don't know, or you may want to go after listening to people's review. You may want to give a second look at it. And I say, oh, I didn't see it like that. Maybe I need to give this movie a second chance.
Whoa.
What?
So
All of my all of the chat in the on the screen has like YouTube actually on it. Not StreamYard, but the YouTube. All the chat just disappeared.
wow, did it? Let me go to my YouTube.
Yeah,
It's still showing in your StreamYard. So let me see
Yeah.
if my YouTube is this.
yeah, it's just gone. The only thing I see is like.
Oh yeah, mine is too. Mine's completely disappeared too. I know YouTube has been doing a lot of stuff, and I watched a lot of sections of YouTube, and a lot of people said that
That's your
YouTube
side.
has been doing a
My
lot of
side, no
craziness
problem.
stuff. So, but we're finna get ready to wind down the show anyway. So, because mine is disappeared too.
Yeah.
Oh wow, my I think still showing the money.
That's weird. I just looked over and it was like gone. And the other thing I see is where Dalton says,
yep, and that's it.
yeah. Dalton says great, and I said thank you, Flick Chick. Dalton said yep.
And then it disappears.
And then the rest, everything above that is gone.
Oh wow.
Yeah, mine is the same thing. Mine is the same thing. I don't know. If I refresh it, YouTube is. I have heard a lot of people say that there's a lot of craziness going on in YouTube since I know that they've done a lot of different things. Like everybody's gonna get advertising. That's number one. Another thing is it's a lot of celebrities that's been added since the pandemic because they're not doing movies and stuff like that. So it's a lot of celebrities that's coming up in news feeds that's have YouTube channels and all and stuff. So it's going to be more going towards celebrities as well, and it's just a lot of things changed. A lot of YouTube has changed. Hey, Miss Octavia, even if it's 2 minutes left in the show, you're always on time.
Octavia.
And stuff, and then with the notifications and stuff, it's just a lot and stuff. So I don't even see Miss Octavia. I see Miss Octavia on StreamYard, but I don't even see what she posted in YouTube. So okay, when y'all refresh, I can see everybody's posts. But
I refreshed and I can't see nothing still.
But yes, but we are getting ready to wind it down because I did say I was going to go a little hour and a half or so, and I'm a little over this morning. So with that being said, but Emma, what you got going on this holiday, and do you have anything you would like to say?
Nope. Be safe, take it easy, have a good rest of your week. Don't forget to like the video and join all the groups, and have a good one. Later.
Okay, Marcos?
Thanks for having me. Thanks everybody for coming. Have a good morning and afternoon. See y'all next time.
Okay. Okay, you've been busy with your sister. Well, I'm glad to hear that she's back home, and I'm glad to hear that she's doing better. Well, we'll definitely be praying for your
Yeah,
sister, Miss Octavia.
that's awesome,
And
Octavia.
stuff is one day
Yeah.
at a time. Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
And stuff. We did miss you the other day because I don't think she was on Thursday's show or last
No.
night or last night. Well, I don't know if she
No.
comes to Shamrock's show
I've
though.
been, I haven't seen her for a little bit, so yeah, I've been wondering about her myself.
Yeah, definitely. So prayers to you and your family. Glad to hear that she's back home. Um, Paper.
Yo, um, everybody, as always, thank you for coming out and hanging out with Sharon and the MS7 on the morning show. Appreciate you guys. Sharon, thanks for having me, as always. And Marcos, Blamo, Penn, much love. Sharon, love you, sis. And everybody, be sure to be safe and have a great week. And we'll catch you Thursday, hopefully. Peace.
Pen.
Want to thank everybody for coming out to support the morning show once again. Huge shout out to the chat. Uh, Definitely got through my morning with the show. Nice, relaxing. Always nice talking to the chat and the panel. Everybody have a wonderful day. Stay safe and be on the lookout. I am releasing potentially two new videos. One on Coco Scope, one on YouTube later on today. And have your pencil and paper ready.
Oh, okay. I
Peace.
like. I'd like to
I'll
thank
put
everybody on the panel. I'd like to thank Penn, Lambo, Marcos, Paper, everyone on the side chat for stopping by. Without you, it wouldn't be a show. So I'd like to thank each and every one of you for stopping by the MS7 Morning Show. Um, look forward to everybody's shows this week. Um, just thank each and every one of you, and we'll be seeing you. Hopefully, I hope to see you Friday. I'm not sure because I will be getting my second COVID, so we'll see how things go Friday. Definitely, we'll see you Thursday.
yeah.
Hopefully,
Yep.
um,
6 o'clock. 6
6 o'clock.
6:15. Yeah.
Yeah, hopefully, everything if everything goes great with my shot that morning,
Yeah.
then we'll see you on Thursday evening.
As long as Next
I'm
Level
pretty
doesn't
sure.
decide to talk for like 7 hours at night,
Oh yes, definitely check out. Make sure yes, you check out Rojas and Next Level on Thursday, Thursday afternoon. Brooklyn will be having a show this evening, so you guys check out everybody. And see you. And if not, and also see you Friday, like I said, for another MS7 News Morning Show. So with that being said, peace.
Peace.
Later.